Don't shoot! It's me! Don't shoot! It's me, Snake!
Shoots.
You get here.
It wasn't as dramatic as
Welcome
yours,
to
believe
part
me.
13 of the Metal Gear Solid playthrough.
You were watching?
Yeah, I was watching.
So in this part and the little bit of the next part, we're gonna make our way through the communications tower. It's in between building 2 and building 3 of the island. So we'll have to
Staircase was destroyed.
make a whole climb all up and down and all around.
Yay! The
Yeah.
best part of Metal Gear.
Because last time we're on the first communication tower and we had to rappel off of it with a rope. We first climbed up it with a spiral staircase, but then we used stun grenades to like make our way past the enemies, and we climbed down it. And now something is weird with the elevator right now.
There's something I've really got to...
It's not working, and there's no way for Snake to get down right now because the staircase is also out. So how can he get down safely?
Have you ever...
How old is Metal Gear supposed to be in this movie again? In this game again?
I was wondering
What?
even-
How? What do you mean? How old?
What are you
You
trying
mean
Like, how
Snake?
old is Metal Gear supposed to be? Or Solid Snake? Sorry.
You.
Can bloom.
Listen,
Where does Metroid keep his missiles?
I think at any time. People
I think they say Snake is 30-ish. Actually, his birthday is in 1972. So, and the year of this game is set in 2005. So, you can do the math there. 82, 92,
Gotcha.
02, 33, roughly.
I don't want you to either.
So that sounds about right. And it's also, I don't buy this for a second, but also in the briefing they said Meryl's 18. No way she 18.
what?
She does not sound 18 at all. And even for PS1 model standards, that does not look 18. How can I tell? I just can. Don't ask me to describe that.
Okay.
She's not 18. I don't buy that for a second.
Good luck.
You really look like hell. Are you okay?
Don't worry. If I do...
It looked like
I
hell
thought-
because of terrible graphics.
I'm not here.
I legit thought he was gonna like rip off his face and it was gonna be like a disguise.
No, we're
He
not.
was secretly
know
liquid
why.
the entire time.
We're not at that game yet.
What?
Oh, that's a solid 3 thing. Don't worry about it.
Why is it that I get, everything I know is either from 3 or I guess it's gonna be in 3? Why?
Because Solid 3, I think just an overall experience
everything.
is the best game in the series.
Gotcha.
Just from a story standpoint and the gameplay standpoint. I think gameplay, at least nowadays, people would agree Solid 5 is the best in terms of gameplay. Because, you know, modern shooter controls and everything. But Solid 3, just as an overall experience, is probably the best one in the franchise.
Gotcha.
With, I think, Solid 1 coming a close second to that, actually. Yeah, it's not as if, like, Solid 2 and Solid 4 are considered bad games. It's just that, like, there's more story emphasis than gameplay emphasis, especially in Solid 4 case. So, as games, they're not ranked high, but in terms of the story, which is, like, what most people play this game, this series for, it's probably, like, up at the very top.
What platforms was 3 for?
PS2. Well, initially, so this for a while this was a PlayStation exclusive series. With Solid 2 and Solid 3's case, they got like a updated
HD version?
No, not even an HD version. Even before then, it was just like, this is like the definitive version to play because we got all this added extra content. Because that's what they would do. That's what gaming was like back in the early 2000s. It wasn't all the DLC stuff because that wasn't a thing then. It's just like,
Well, no shit, because we had good enough internet for that shit.
yeah. So it was just re-releases of the games, but with added content stuff. Like Resident Evil 4 for the PS2, it had an extra campaign, which the GameCube original did not. So that was a reason to get RE4 for the PS2. So Solid 2 and Solid 3 had these like definitive experiences even before the HD re-releases for both PS2 and Xbox back then. That's I think all the extra stuff is in the HD editions of both the games, but I'm not entirely sure. I think Solid 3, like the re-release, had the original MSX games as unlockables, which is how I played it on the HD edition, so yeah, take that as you will. But yeah, to this day, Solid 4 is still a PS3 exclusive, because the technology that it was made for around the time was specifically designed for the PS3. And apparently PS3 Emulation, at least circa 2022, is still in its rough infancy, because the PS3 is a very complicated hardware system.
They have like its own PSI motherboard shit.
I think, I'm not entirely sure how it was, but that's basically, it was the reason back in the 360 PS3 days third parties would go to 360, because PS3 ports weren't the greatest because it was hard to develop for.
Yeah, it had like its own super unique hardware.
Yeah, which is why why it costed $600 at initial release.
Super unique.
Very.
Which came at the cost of it just sucking with ports, I'm pretty sure.
Right. Yeah, they are very much inferior to the 360 ports. But also with that, because it also has Blu-ray technology, that means multi-disc games for the 360 were always one disc for the PS3.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is a very complicated system to develop for and emulate.
It's a powerful one. Is it an easy one though? No.
No. Why do you think there's like so many 360 games that go for like dirt cheap on like eBay and stuff now? Because there's like a vast quantity of them that was developed for like what 6-7 years. And if you have a video game collection, you probably own a lot of physical games for the 360 more than anything else. Like Bryan, how many 360 games do you have? All of them.
I have 89.
89, yep.
I have almost twice as many 360 games that I do Xbox One games.
Well, yeah, physically, because I'm pretty sure by the time we got Xbox Ones, we kind of switched to digital.
Yeah, just because it was easier to do digital games then.
Yeah, and with the 8th generation consoles from at least the PS4 and X1, all the discs are basically installation discs. They're not like the actual ROM is on the disc or something. I'm not entirely familiar with it.
Yeah.
Because like even with the physical games, you just pop it in the X1, and it's not like the 360 where it just like boots up right away. It has to like do a short or long installation process before you can play.
I need to check if that needs internet, because if it is able to download without internet, it should just have the game on the disc. But I don't know. I need to check that out.
Okay, because I recall that from the small time that I did own an X1. It's like
it might still just require the download, but one thing's for sure, they definitely do have like keys inside the disc.
Keys?
Like, well, I mean like an ID key to just tell the Xbox One, hey, this guy actually owns the game.
Interesting. I see.
I mean, if you have to download the game on like with internet either way, then definitely they have keys inside the disc, because otherwise they wouldn't have the ability to just play the game.
Yeah.
Digital games.
Yeah. Right now, I'm fighting Liquid Snake inside the Hindy right now.
Liquid Ethan.
Solid Ethan, gaseous Ethan, you know.
Plasma Ethan.
Plasma.
Gaseous,
But yeah.
Gaseous Ethan just looks like a version of me that just forks like no tomorrow.
But yeah. Well, look, Cam, I'm using the Stinger missile, and it's not doing the Ultra Instinct tank. That will always be funny.
Yeah. Of course, for you, the stinger actually hits your fucking target.
Yeah.
And doesn't take 12 fucking shots to fucking make.
God, how is that even possible?
I don't know. I'm aiming at the damn tank.
Yeah, and then like the shot that when you finally got it is like the Stinger missile went up into the sky and then just like firebombed at the very last minute, which is not how that's supposed to work, I don't think.
It looked like it was like hitting the light pole or something.
Something. I think the tank was in front of like those sandbag forts.
Oh, now
right?
I know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, the freaking Battlefield 3 Ultra Instinct tank. Such a wild time. Oh yeah, he's gonna do desperation attack right now.
Eat this.
Yeah, so just hide behind there and don't get hit by the missile. There we go.
Snake.
Snake 2! Yeah, go me.
See you in hell.
Metal Gear!
There we go.
Wait a minute, since he's Liquid Snake, does this mean that when he comes back he'll be evaporated Snake?
Like the T-1000. I mean, you can imagine he could be like the Terminator. Never goes away.
and then when he condensates, he'll be Nimbus Snake.
Nimbus Snake.
No, that's the weird.
So many
It just moved by itself.
forms of matter
Your way now.
that all the snakes are.
Explosion. What was it?
Oh, I had
You'd wonder how all these snakes can bleed.
Helicopter. That's incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored?
Yeah. The entrance to the
Gotta make sure that this is the way that Snake's being stored.
Field ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Find a safe place to hide out.
So will we see Liquid come back? Maybe.
I know.
We never know.
You don't have to
He's a very elusive character throughout the entire game.
Or anything.
There should just be like a parody of the Magic School Bus, but instead of it being Miss Frizzle teaching kids like different states of matter, it's just different snakes.
This is solid Snake.
The many
It's
forms
like
of
the Magic
snakes.
School Bus, but it's boot camp edition. So it's just the snakes going. It's just snakes teaching like kids at like military school.
God.
And this is Naked Snake. What?
Oh God.
What was that? I didn't say anything. Yeah.
We got a level 6 key card.
Yes. The highest amount of key cards will be level 7, which you'll get
So just one more.
near the end of the game. Yeah. Oh, what's a very big upgrade from the MSX games? So in this game, all the numbered card keys stack upon another, which means there's only one card key to equip, and also a level 6 card key can unlock a level 5 door.
I can unlock anything below.
Yeah, anything below. The MSX games, you had separate card keys. They did not stack upon each other. So a level 5 had to go to a level 5 door. A level 6 had to go to a level 6 door, so on and so forth.
You know how annoying that would be?
I mean,
It is
get it.
pretty
their
annoying.
world?
What?
No, just
I
like
get
in
it,
their world.
but-
as
Oh,
well.
like in context of their world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you take out the
Is it
Like,
this
don't-
key?
Yeah. Okay. Let me pull out like my keychain with all my cards. Like a wallet with all my cards. Okay, so this no.
about the the elevator.
It's like the little thing in cartoons where it's like, oh great, let me find the key, and then it just has a giant like ring of keys that you have to scroll
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
Went off, and I know I couldn't
I love that
reload
gag.
How much do you weigh?
And it's always like the biggest key on the ring.
But
That's the answer.
of 650 pounds.
Comically large.
Take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Grabs comically large spoon.
The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you.
What the
Uh-oh.
He zoomed in.
Now die.
Pulls out comically large boxing glove.
Yeah, well, we got an elevator sequence in a video game. That means we have to fight people. So these guys are wearing...
Guys come from?
They're wearing stealth camouflage, which is why you have to apply the thermal goggles on to see them. Again, combat is very awkward in the game because they don't encourage combat all the time in the game, so stuff like that, more or less
I don't know.
awkward.
It just reminds me of fucking GTA Chinatown gameplay.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, man.
Just like those older top-down.
Yeah.
The top-down ones. Well, like, Chinatown Wars was a special case because it was a DS title. So people were like, oh, GTA's on Nintendo! Oh my god!
Did I play it on my fucking phone?
I didn't know they had a phone version.
I think it's still up as well. Let me see.
Maybe. I don't know. There's like all these mobile games that I like. I watch videos like these are mobile games you can get today. The videos like 2 years old, so like, oops.
Yeah, Chinatown Wars you can play on your phone.
Today still?
Yeah,
Oh, sweet.
$5 though.
$5. Well, you know it's better than the $35 DS cartridge. Again, did you ever play DMC4 Mobile Edition?
No, but I know they have like what's it called. They're out in China. They have like DMC that something. I forget exactly what it's called, but they have a mobile game right now.
Oh, really?
Why?
Okay. Oh, because
Mobile.
I didn't know it existed, and you being the Devil May Cry fan, I figured.
Nor did I.
Well, I guess the more you know.
Yeah.